having more fun than anyone.
Billy here with RetireEarlyLifestyle.com, and we are being chauffeured by our host of the apartment that we have rented, Catya, and she's taking us up to a volcano. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to go hike onto a volcano. Not really. The vacation I last did this in Guatemala. Outside of Antigua, Guatemala is a volcano named Catya, and we hiked up there, and we could have roasted marshmallows in the lava. That's how close we got to it. It was extremely dangerous. And about 3 to 4 weeks after we went up there, it blew and killed tourists and photographers, and was just not. So anyway, I put that on our top 10 list of most stupid things we've done as an adult. And so here we are. We're going to try this again. It's called Mount Etna. It's the most famous volcano in Europe. Is that correct?
Yes, the highest.
The highest. And what's the height?
3,300 meters.
Oh, I don't remember exactly. We will ask my
30. Ron says 3,300 meters. He's our fact checker. And so what's that equate to in feet? About 10 or 11,000 feet. So we were told Catya is Russian born, from Moscow, and she told us to dress warm. Now when a Russian lady tells you to dress warm,
You better dress warm. If it's cold for a Russian, we're in trouble.
So we're taking her advice. We're traveling, and so I'm the guy that's always in shorts, and so we got out every piece of clothing we have, and we got it with us. So anyway, I'll start this up again in a minute after we get out of this traffic, but I'll let you see a little bit about the side streets of Catania.
Before I lived in one small city, and from my balcony we could see eruption almost every day.
We saw the same in Antigua, Guatemala, with Mount Fuego, or Volcan Fuego. We would see eruptions every morning. It's a little frightening, isn't it?
No, usually we ask, are you afraid? No, because we used to live like this, in this way.
Is there very modern seismic sensors on this volcano? There must be.
For sure.
Yeah, okay.
But it's always, like, it's unexpected.
Of course, it's always unexpected. Excuse me. Catya was just explaining that the people here are very proud to be living near a volcano. And why is that?
Because it's a great place to walk. Because usually when they talk with somebody who lives, in Palermo, they say, but we have our volcano near. That's the main reason of being,
So
the best position.
you can see we're starting to gain some elevation here, and the clouds are starting to thicken a little bit. Is this I assume this is a national park?
Here it's very, very huge.
Yeah, but it's a park, right?
It's a park, yes.
Okay, yes, okay.
It's not national park, but it's a park.
It's a park, not national park, okay.
So, as I remember, to go around the volcano, it takes about 3 or 4 days if you want to leave.
Well, he can do that.
Hike.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got a sandwich with you,
We will
Ron?
leave him today, and we will take him after 4 days, maybe. Another place. Let's see.
You guys
And you will make your video how survive.
how to survive. He survived 4 days on Mount Etna.
I went up Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, he went up Mount Vesuvius, yes. If you guys have questions, just please.
This is a very big hospital. The biggest.
It's
All
interesting.
these buildings.
It's interesting that it's right here near the volcano.
No, but we are not near volcano.
Oh, we're not near it yet.
We are
Okay.
not far. You will see, when we will be near, you will see lava everywhere.
Okay.
So we will carry on. People like to talk to
Okay.
Italians, to ask.
can see we're moving higher in elevation, and a lot more foliage up here. It's interesting, Katya and I, we've been all discussing the similarities that we have between her being Russian and us being Americans, because we are so independent. I'll give you just a quick synopsis, and that is that we, we created our own retirement, Acacia 9. That's how we retired young. And I have a Dutch friend who that is totally foreign to him. He's our age, and basically he's just saying, look, no, I work until I'm a certain age, and then the government takes care of me. They pay all my medical bills, and I have my house paid for, so I'm good. Well, Katya sees things a lot more the way we see things in America, where she set out on her own and became her own travel agency. Was that in Moscow?
It was in Yaroslav.
Okay, which I don't know where that is, obviously.
Yaroslav, it's 250 kilometers. Golden Ring of the Russia, the main city of Golden Ring.
Okay.
It's very famous.
This is Mount Etna. Oh, we just lost it now. It's up between these hills. So we'll show you as I get a better view.
So, efficient.
Katya was just telling me that it's difficult to live in Italy without a car.
In South Italy.
In the south, Italy.
Because in the north, the situation is different. So we will arrive in Nicolosi. Nicolosi is a very small city full of tourists. The point where all tourists meet before to go to Etna.
Okay.
Very nice place. I will go slowly, so the bus will go far.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
And your video will be rather fast.
So Katya just said we're getting close to being able to start seeing some lava. Mount Etna erupts a lot. In fact, it just erupted a couple weeks ago and closed the airport here. And that's a concern of ours, because we all fly out of here back to Rome, and we want to make sure that we have a way to get out of here. I don't think she wants to drive us all the way to Rome.
Just as a comparison.
By then, I'm sure she'll be tired of all of my questions. But,
No, not for sure. We have other 20 minutes. And then you see we will be under the clouds.
right, over the clouds.
Over the clouds.
Yeah, yesterday, Acacia and I met two people from China, some people from South Korea. We met a Dutch man and a Taiwanese lady. We met some Americans, and of course Italians. We met a very lovely Italian couple at lunch, and they ended up buying us after dinner drink. And we had the girl spoke some English, so we had a lovely conversation with them. So when you travel, you meet travelers. Am I right?
Yes, because I have never met here Taiwan. Okay, Chinese, yes. Chinese, there are many people from China here. They have Chinese restaurants, very
Yes,
good.
they're everywhere in the world.
Yes,
But
they
there you can see some lava there. I'm starting to see it here now.
And he's telling him what to do. He's at that point, he's the service manager, so he's in the white shirt.
Okay, we're starting to get some glimpses of Etna here. You can see, well, now we can. Let's see if we can open it here. You can see the snow up there at the peaks. And that's pretty much where we're headed. Somewhere, she's taking us somewhere up there. High elevation. You can see the volcano there. Zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, it looks good today. Very good.
Hopefully the weather will hold. It changes, when you get in elevation, it changes by the minute. So we never know what you're going to get up here or at any mountain. So I was younger and hiking, traveling through the Rocky Mountains, and one minute we had a hailstorm, next minute the sun was out. So Let's hope the weather holds. I just asked Katya if, due to the volcanic activity here, if there are hot springs nearby, because that's pretty common from our experience. Anywhere there's a volcano, like even in Chapala, we have a volcano that's, oh man, it's quite a ways away, but we have hot springs on Lake Chapala. San Juan Coastla is the area. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Take a look at our website, retireearlylifestyle.com. So if you like following a bus, that's what we're doing. I'm sure we'll break away from this at some point, but you can start seeing some residue of the of past volcanic eruptions here with the lava.
End of June, they will organize cooking class of Sicilian food here
Awesome.
in Catania. So they invited me yesterday.
I would
And
like.
they said,
No, it's okay. No, because I love cooking.
yes, I said that the speeches that you will go away already.
So what's a classic Sicilian dish?
Sweet, if you speak about sweet, it's cannoli. Cannoli, did you eat it? Did you taste cannoli?
Cannolis. But that's a pasta, no?
No. Cannoli, it's a sweet with ricotta.
Sweet with ricotta cheese.
With cheese, yes.
Yes, okay.
If you will find now, I will show you this house. And another sweet, it's cassata.
But what about a fish dish or meat dish?
Fish or meat. Exactly Sicilian. I don't know if they are Sicilian.
Okay.
Different type of pasta, black pasta.
Black pasta?
Black pasta.
Is that made with squid ink?
There is a,
The ink of the squid?
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Did you taste it?
Yes. No, I know it. Yes.
Yeah, it's very tasty here.
Let me ask you a question I asked some other Italians. They weren't Sicilians. What's your favorite pasta?
My favorite pasta, this one, black one.
The black one.
Here, I
The
like it
s-
very much.
The squid ink pasta.
Let's find the point where we will see the roof of the house.
Okay.
Maybe it's here.
So we're going to pull
It's
over
not
here in just a moment. Billy here with retireearlylifestyle.com, and we are outside of Catania, Sicily, on the slopes of Mount Etna, the most active volcano in Europe, if my history and facts are correct. You can see here a lot of lava flow from past eruptions. I'll back off a little more and see if I angle of this. I'm not sure what town that is down there. We lost our guide, went to the other side of the road with Acacia. I'm going to go over there in a moment. Temperatures are dropping, but it's fine. We have a couple layers on, it's fine. Okay, apparently we're walking over here towards these other tourists. It just looks like a wasteland here. This is, if you've ever been to Craters of the Moon Park in western US, it's the same there where nothing grows. You can see someone's home here that was pretty much covered with volcanic rock during a prior eruption. Seems to be a tourist spot. Sort of like, for our U.S. viewers, Mount St. Helens, remember that? And the guy decided to stay and ride it out. Well, he's still there. Okay, we stopped off at a rest point and let the bus move ahead.
Catania, привет.
So Katya's got a Russian friend who has a restaurant up here, and so she got a weather report from her earlier because we saw some pictures from yesterday with snow in the parking lot, and we verified that it's all been melted and dried now, we believe. So
We are lucky.
So we're good to go. We're on our way to Mount Etna, up to the as high as we can go, I suppose. If you can see these yellow and black posts on the side of the road, those are for snow, so that you can stay on the road when the snow goes up over the. It's too tall, I should say. This is very similar to what they do in Lake Tahoe and I'm sure other ski areas around the world. Looks like we've found the ground zero up here for where all the tours come to and the people congregate, I guess. And from here there's hiking trails.
I will park here because it's.
We made it up here to Mount Etna. I don't know how far up this goes. The roads right here seems to just wind around this parking area. There are some hiking paths, but we're not prepared to do anything like that. Like I mentioned earlier, this is just like Craters of the Moon in the U.S. I believe it's in. I'm gonna guess Utah, but I'm not 100% certain. Another day in the life, Billy and Acacia from Mount Etna, Sicily, from retireearlylifestyle.com.
1991, the critics said it couldn't be done. Wanted to retire while they were still very young. Selling everything, now they have a life in the sun. Having more fun than anyone. Traveling the world to faraway places. Eating strange food, putting in their paces. Hanging out in Mexico, making lots of friends. It's a lifestyle, they'll live it to the beautiful end. You see, it didn't take long, living the dream. It's easier now than it ever seemed. It didn't take long, let them show you how. So that you too can retire now. That was 4 decades ago,